Hi friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. In this class, we will learn the definition of trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions are also known as trigonometric ratios. In this class, we will learn the trigonometric ratios for a right angle triangle and trigonometric ratios for any angle. So let's see what are the definitions of trigonometric functions. First, you consider the coordinate axis, x-axis, y-axis and the origin O. Now, you consider a circle with center O and radius R like this. Observe this diagram. I considered a circle with center O and radius R. Now, you observe here, I consider a ray OA. Consider a ray OA and rotate it through an angle theta like this. Rotate OA through an angle theta. See here, rotate this OA through an angle theta. Then the ray OP is formed. First, consider a circle with center O and radius R. Now, you observe the ray OA. The ray OA is rotated through an angle theta. Then the ray OP is formed. What is P here? P is a point on the circle. I'll take P is x comma y. Let P equal to x comma y is a point on the circle. Then you observe what is this length? What is this length? Here this is point P. So we know that this length is x. This length is x. And what about this length? This length is y. We know all these things from coordinate system. If P is a point x comma y, then this length is x. And what about this length? This length is y. You observe here, if this length is x, what is this length OQ? OQ is also x. So if P of x comma y is a point on this circle, then OQ equal to x. And what is PQ? PQ equal to y. So here 3 points you observe. First point, consider a circle with center O and radius R. Okay. Next, you observe the ray OA. Rotate OA through an angle theta. Then the ray OP is formed. Okay. What is P? P is a point on the circle. So I considered P as x comma y. Then OQ equal to x and PQ equal to y. Then the 6 trigonometric functions are defined as follows. These are the definitions. They define like this. The first trigonometric function is sine of theta. That means sine of an angle theta, which is simply denoted by sine theta. Sine, S-I-N-E, sine of an angle theta is denoted by sine theta. And sine theta is defined as, you observe here, the triangle OPQ is a right angle triangle. Right? Triangle OPQ is a right angle triangle. What is PQ? PQ is opposite side to an angle theta. PQ is opposite side to an angle theta. And what is OP? OP is a side opposite to 90 degrees. So OP is known as hypotenuse and OQ is known as adjacent side. So sine theta is defined by opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is what? Opposite to theta. Opposite to theta is PQ. What is PQ? PQ is y. Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is opposite to 90 degrees. Opposite to 90 degrees is OP. You observe here, OP is the radius of the circle. OP equal to R. Therefore, sine theta is defined as opposite side by hypotenuse R, y by R. You observe this opposite side by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse occurs in right angle triangle only. This formula is restricted only for right angle triangle. And y by R, this is defined for any angle theta that we discuss in next class. Right now, what we need is sine of an angle theta is denoted by sine theta and it is defined as opposite side by hypotenuse. This formula works in a right angle triangle and this can also be written as y by r. This y by r works for any angle theta. Now, cosine of an angle theta. Cosine of an angle theta is denoted by cos theta, and it is defined as adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. You observe this triangle OPQ. What is the adjacent side? Adjacent side is OQ. OQ is what? OQ is nothing but x. Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the side opposite to 9 degrees. Hypotenuse is OP. OP is R. So, cosine of an angle theta is denoted by cos theta, and it is defined as adjacent side by hypotenuse. This formula works only in right angle triangle, and it can also be written as x divided by r. This formula works for any angle theta. Now, next trigonometric function, tangent of an angle theta. Tangent of an angle theta is denoted by tan theta, and it is defined as opposite side by adjacent side. You observe in this diagram, opposite to theta is y. What is adjacent side? Adjacent to theta is x. So, tangent of an angle theta is denoted by tan theta. It is defined as opposite side by adjacent side. This formula works only in right angle triangle, and this can also be written as y by x. It can be understood easily from the figure. Next trigonometric function is cotangent of an angle theta. Cotangent of an angle theta is denoted by cot theta, and it is defined as adjacent side by opposite side. You observe the diagram. What is the adjacent side? Adjacent side is x. What is opposite side? Opposite side is y. Therefore, cotangent of an angle theta is denoted by cot theta, and it is defined as adjacent side by opposite side. This formula works only for right angle triangle, and this formula works for any angle theta that we will learn in the coming classes. Now, the fifth trigonometric function, cosecant of an angle theta. Cosecant of an angle theta is denoted by cosec theta, and it is defined as hypotenuse by opposite side. You observe the diagram. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is OP. What is OP? OP is R divided by opposite side. Opposite side is R by Y. So cosec theta is R by Y. Cosec theta is defined as hypotenuse by opposite side. This formula works only in right angle triangle, and this R by Y works for any angle theta. Now, last trigonometric function, secant of an angle theta. Secant of an angle theta is denoted by secant theta, and secant theta is defined as hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. You observe the diagram. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is R. What is adjacent side? Adjacent side is x. So, the 6 trigonometric functions are defined like this. It is important to remember all these definitions. These definitions will be very useful in the coming results. In this class, we will learn signs of trigonometric functions in different quadrants. You please do not worry by seeing all these diagrams and all this information. Actually, this is very easy. To understand you easily, I written all the information here. Have patience, watch this video till the end. You can understand all these things very easily. Signs of trigonometric functions in different quadrants. We know that in first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Why? Why? This video is all about why in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. In second quadrant, sine function, cosecant function are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. Why? Why? Yes. That question answer will be cleared at the end of this video. Okay. Now, you see this first diagram. In previous class, we learned definitions of trigonometric functions. This is the initial ray OA. You rotate OA through an angle theta. You observe here, this point P is in which quadrant? Point P is in first quadrant, right? Point P is in first quadrant. We know that in first quadrant, x coordinate is positive, y coordinate is also positive, correct? And these are the definitions of trigonometric functions, and theta is any angle for any angle theta. In first quadrant x is positive, y is positive, and we know that in a circle radius is always positive. Can you draw a circle whose radius is negative? No, we cannot draw. In a circle, radius is always positive. In all the four diagrams, radius is always positive. Now, we will see in first quadrant why all trigonometric functions are positive. You see here, sin theta is defined as y by r. R is clearly positive. Yes. What about y in first quadrant? Y is positive. Positive divided by positive is what? Is positive. So, sin function is positive in first quadrant. What about cos function in first quadrant? In first quadrant, x is positive. R is always positive. Positive divided by positive. Positive. Tan theta. In first quadrant, here theta is in first quadrant. Please try to understand. That is important. We rotated this initial ray through an angle theta such that this point P is in first quadrant. Now, y is positive, x is positive. Positive divided by positive, positive. In first quadrant, x is positive, y is positive. So, final answer is positive. Okay. Here, in first quadrant, r is always positive. Y is positive, positive divided by positive, positive. R is positive, x is positive, positive divided by positive, positive. That's why in first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. In first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. In first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Now come to the second quadrant. You see, this is the initial ray. This is the initial ray OA. OA is rotated through an angle theta such that point P is in the second quadrant. Point P is in the second quadrant. We know that in second quadrant, x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. Because second quadrant is formed with the negative x-axis, positive y-axis. Right? X coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. Now, we will see what trigonometric functions are positive in second quadrant. See here, what about y in second quadrant? In second quadrant, y is positive. Positive divided by r is always positive. Positive divided by positive is positive. That's why in second quadrant, sin theta is positive. Cos theta is defined as x by r. What is x in second quadrant? X coordinate is negative. So this is negative. Negative divided by positive. Please observe this. Numerator is negative, denominator is positive. What you will say about total expression? Total expression will be negative. Okay. Tan theta is y by x. In second quadrant, y is positive, x is negative. So, total expression will be negative. Similarly, here x is negative, y is positive. Total expression is negative. In second quadrant, r is always positive. What about y in second quadrant? In second quadrant, y is positive. Positive divided by positive, positive. So here, secant theta, r is clearly positive. In second quadrant, x is negative. Positive divided by negative is negative. So you observe here, sin theta is positive and cosec theta is positive. In second quadrant, sin theta, cosecant theta are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. So in second quadrant, what trigonometric functions are positive? Sin theta is positive and cosec theta is positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. I hope you are understanding why in second quadrant sin theta is positive, cosecant theta is positive. Similarly, you come to the third quadrant. See, this is third quadrant. In third quadrant, we know that x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is also negative. Now, we will see here. Sin theta in third quadrant. In third quadrant, y is negative. Negative divided by positive is what? Is negative. Similarly, x is negative, r is positive. Negative divided by positive, negative. You see, this is interesting one. Y by x, tan theta is defined as y by x. Y is negative divided by negative. Negative divided by negative is what? Positive. You try to understand here. Tan is positive in third quadrant. What about cot? In third quadrant, x is negative, y is negative. Negative divided by negative will be the positive expression. So, in third quadrant, tan, cot are positive. You see about cosecant, r is positive, y is negative. Positive divided by negative, negative. Here r is positive, x is negative. Positive divided by negative, negative. You can understand that in third quadrant, tan theta, cot theta are positive. You can observe remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. So, in third quadrant, what are positive? Tan theta is positive, cot theta is positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. Now, you come to the fourth quadrant. How we got here? Actually, initial ray is OA. This OA is rotated through an angle such that the point P is in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, x is positive because fourth quadrant is formed with positive x-axis and negative y-axis. X coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. In fourth quadrant, x coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. Now, we will see signs of trigonometric functions in fourth quadrant. Sin theta is y by r. What is y coordinate in fourth quadrant? Y coordinate is negative. Negative divided by positive, negative. You see this one, cos. X is positive. You see here, in fourth quadrant, x is positive. Positive divided by positive, positive. Tan theta, y by x. Y is negative in fourth quadrant, x is positive. Negative divided by positive, negative. Cot theta, x is positive, y is negative. Positive divided by negative, negative. Cosecant theta, r by y. R is positive, y is negative in fourth quadrant. So, positive divided by negative is negative. That equal to, here secant theta, r is positive, x is positive. Positive by positive, positive. You can observe here, cos theta, secant theta are positive in fourth quadrant. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. So, in fourth quadrant, what are positive? In fourth quadrant, cos theta is positive and secant theta is positive and remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. Sin theta equal to 1 by cosecant theta, cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta, tan theta equal to 1 by cot theta. These are the reciprocal identities of trigonometric functions. In this class, we will learn why sin theta is 1 by cosecant theta, why cos theta is 1 by secant theta, why tan theta is 1 by cot theta. We are going to prove these results. Now, you see, I will prove the first one. I want to prove that sin theta equal to 1 divided by cosecant theta. In earlier classes, the 6 trigonometric functions are defined like this. We learned this in earlier classes. Sin theta is defined as y by r. So here sin theta is defined as y by r. Y by r we can write it as 1 divided by r by y. What is 1 divided by r by y? 1 divided by r by y is nothing but y by r only. Okay, that equal to 1 divided by, what is r by y? You see here, what is r by y? R by y is cosecant theta. So, the reciprocal formula of sin theta is 1 by cosecant theta. Similarly, you see here, sin theta equal to 1 by cosecant theta we got. If you cross multiply here, you will get cosecant theta equal to 1 by sin theta. This result will be over. Or else, what procedure we followed here? In the same procedure also we can prove that cosecant theta equal to 1 by sin theta. Now, I will prove that cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta. Cos theta. As per the definition of trigonometric functions, cos theta is defined as x divided by r. Cos theta is defined as x divided by r. This x divided by r, we can write it as 1 divided by r by x. That equal to 1 divided by, what is r divided by x? Look here, r divided by x is secant theta. From the definition of trigonometric functions, r by x is secant theta. Therefore, cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta. Now, I prove that tan theta equal to 1 divided by cot theta. Tan theta, from the definition of trigonometric functions, you see here, what is tan theta? Tan theta is y by x. Tan theta is y by x. This y by x can be written as 1 divided by x by y. That equal to 1 divided by, from the definition of trigonometric functions, what is x by y? X by y is cot theta. X by y is cot theta. Therefore, what is tan theta? Tan theta is 1 divided by cot theta. If we cross multiply these three results, obviously we will get another 3 reciprocal formulas. We use these formulas very frequently while doing exercise problems. In addition to these 6 reciprocal formulas, we use these 2 formulas also. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. Cot theta is cos theta by sin theta. I am going to prove these results also now. Tan theta. Tan theta, as per the definition, what is tan theta? Tan theta is y divided by x. This y divided by x, we can write it as y divided by r whole divided by x by r. You see here, if r will get cancelled, again you will get y by x only. As per the definition of trigonometric functions, what is y by r? Y by r is sin theta. What is x by r? X by r is cos theta. Therefore, tan theta equal to sin theta divided by cos theta. Now, cot theta. Cot theta. What is cot theta? Cot theta is cos theta divided by sin theta. I am going to prove this result now. Cot theta equal to cos theta by sin theta. What is cot theta as per the definition? As per the definition, cot theta is x by y. This can be written as x by r whole divided by y by r. That equal to, what is x by r? See here, what is x by r? X by r is cos theta divided by y by r. What is y by r? Y by r is sin theta. So, in this class, we learn 6 reciprocal formulas and tan theta formula in terms of sin and cos. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. Similarly, cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta. It is important to memorize all these formulas because while doing exercise problems, we use these results very frequently. Now, it is the time to memorize all the values of trigonometric functions. Now, in this class, I'll tell you tips, tricks to memorize the things easily. It is very important to memorize all these formulas because while doing exercise problems, we use these values very frequently. Okay, let's start. First, we will try to learn the values of trigonometric functions from 0 to 90 degrees. At the end, I'll explain from 90 to 360 degrees. First, we will learn the values of trigonometric functions from 0 to 90 degrees. It is important to learn the first row. If you learn the first row, remaining all you can write. So, here 2 things are there. One, you can memorize directly these values. No need of any trick and all. If you want trick, there is a trick also. What is the trick? The trick is, see, this you remember. Square root of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole divided by 2. You just remember this one so that we will get. First one, here root 0. Root 0 is what? 0. 0 divided by 2 is what? 0 divided by 2 is 0. Okay. Now, you want sine 30 degrees value or pi by 6 radians. Sine pi by 6 radians. Sine 30 degrees. You take the second one. Root 1. Root 1 is what? 1 divided by 2. Okay. Now, sine 45 degrees value. Third one. Sine 45 degrees. Root 2 divided by 2. You observe here. Root 2 divided by 2. You multiply numerator denominator with root 2. What you will get? Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Will get cancelled. You will get 1 by root 2 only. So, sine 45 degrees value, you can write it as root 2 divided by 2. Or you can write it as 1 by root 2. Sine 60 degrees value. You observe here. root 3. Root 3 divided by 2. Okay. Sin 90 degrees value. Sin 90 degrees value is what? Root 4. Root 4 is what? 2. 2 divided by 2? 1. Okay. Either you can follow this technique to remember these values, to memorize these values, or just directly, if you little bit of practice, you can easily memorize these things. These are not very difficult things. A little bit of focus, only within 5 minutes you can learn all these values. However, we have a trick. Now we will see the second one. For the second one also, you can memorize in two ways. One is you write the reverse order of this. What is the reverse order of this? 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. You can observe here, I written reverse order from this. 1 I written here, root 3 by 2 here, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. Or else you can learn this by using this trick. What is the trick? You write the reverse order here. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 whole divided by 2. So here root 4 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Here root 3 divided by 2. Next root 2 divided by 2, which is same as 1 by root 2. Next root 1 is 1 only. 1 by 2. Root 0 is 0. 0 by 2 is 0. I hope you are understanding. Once you learn these two rows, next it's time for tan. We have the formula for tan theta. Tan can be written as sin by cos. Tan can be written as sin by cos. So here 0 divided by 1. 0 divided by 1 is what? 0. Next 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. See, 2 will get cancelled. What you will get? You will get 1 divided by root 3. You see here, tan 45 degrees is sin 45 degrees divided by cos 45 degrees. Here 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2. Root 2 will get cancelled. 1 by 1 is 1. Tan 60 degrees is sin 60 degrees divided by cos 60 degrees. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. 2 will get cancelled. What you will get? Root 3 by 1. Root 3 by 1 is nothing but root 3 only. Tan 90 degrees. Tan 90 degrees is sin 90 degrees divided by cos 90 degrees. 1 by 0. What is 1 by 0? 1 by 0 is not defined because denominator is 0. Okay. Now, cot theta. This cot theta values you can memorize in two ways. One is cot formula. Cot formula is cos by sin. Cos by sin. Or else cot can be written as 1 by tan also. Reciprocal formulas. Cot can be written as 1 by tan. Here cot, I will go with the 1 by tan formula. 1 by 0. 1 by 0. In the denominator is 0 means it is not defined. Cot 30 degrees. Cot 30 degrees is 1 by tan 30 degrees. 1 by root 3 is root 3. Cot 45 degrees is 1 by tan 45 degrees. That is 1 by 1. 1 by 1 is 1 only. Cot 60 degrees. Cot 60 degrees is 1 by tan 60 degrees. That is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. Now cot 90 degrees. Cot 90 degrees is 1 divided by tan 90 degrees. 1 divided by tan 90 degrees is infinity. 1 by infinity is 0. Because we know that 1 by 0 is infinity. When we cross multiply here, 1 by infinity will be 0 only. Okay. Now cosecant values. We know that cosecant reciprocal formula is 1 by sin. Cosecant x can be written as 1 by sin x. Cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sin theta. Cosecant 0 degrees is 1 by sin 0 degrees. Sin 0 degrees is 0. 1 by 0, as denominator is 0, 1 by 0 means it is not defined. Cosecant 30 degrees is 1 by sin 30 degrees. That means 1 divided by 1 by 2. 1 divided by 1 by 2 is 2. Cosecant 45 degrees, that is 1 divided by sin 45 degrees. 1 divided by 1 by root 2 is root 2. Cosecant 60 degrees. Cosecant 60 degrees is 1 by sin 60 degrees. 1 by sin 60 degrees is root 3 by 2. 1 divided by root 3 by 2. 1 divided by root 3 by 2 is what? It is 2 divided by root 3. Cosecant 90 degrees. Cosecant 90 degrees is 1 by sin 90 degrees. 1 1. 1 by 1 is 1. Now secant theta formulas. We know that the reciprocal of secant is cos. 1 by cos. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. Secant 0 degrees is 1 by cos 0 degrees. 1 by cos 0 degrees is 1. 1 by 1, that is 1. Secant 30 degrees is 1 by cos 30 degrees. 1 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 2 by root 3. Next, secant 45 degrees. Secant 45 degrees is 1 divided by cos 45 degrees, that is 1 divided by 1 by root 2. It is root 2. Next, secant 60 degrees. Secant 60 degrees is 1 divided by cos 60 degrees, that is 2. Now, secant 90 degrees. Secant 90 degrees is 1 divided by cos 90 degrees. 1 divided by 0. 1 divided by 0, as denominator is 0, it is not defined. Now, I just want to go with the trick here. With little bit of practice, you can memorize all those things. No need of trick here. Just practice. Simple. It is simple thing. Nowadays, we are looking for trick for everything. No need. With little bit of practice, in direct method, you can remember all those things. You see here, we'll start from 90. I'll start this from 90. It starts with 1. Next, 0. Minus 1, 0. If you remember this, remaining all you can write. 1, 0, minus 1, 0. Whereas it comes to cos, you write reverse order of it. 0, minus 1, 0, 1. So, respect to cos values you will get. What is cos 180 degrees value? Cos 180 degrees value is minus 1. However, we know that tan is nothing but sine by cos. 0 divided by minus 1 is 0 only. Minus 1 divided by 0, as the denominator is 0, it is not defined. 0 divided by 1, it is 0. Cot. Cot can be written as 1 by tan, that is 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is not defined. 1 by infinity, in the denominator infinity is there. 1 by infinity is 0. 1 by 0, cot is 1 by tan. 1 by 0, 1 by 0 is not defined. Cosecant. Cosecant is reciprocal of sine. Cosecant can be written as 1 by sine. So 1 by 0, 1 by 0 is not defined. 1 by minus 1, that is minus 1. 1 by 0, 1 by 0 is not defined. Now, secant theta can be written as 1 by cos. So 1 divided by minus 1, that is minus 1. 1 divided by 0, that is not defined. 1 divided by 1, that is 1. The importance of trigonometry table in trigonometry chapter is very high. It is compulsory. It is must to memorize all these trigonometry values. With little bit of practice, every day you can easily remember all these values. In this class, we will learn what are allied angles. What is the definition of allied angles? Which angles are known as allied angles? Why theta, 90 minus theta, 90 plus theta, 180 degrees minus theta, 180 degrees plus theta? Why all these angles are known as allied angles? All those things we will learn in this class. First, we will see what is the definition of allied angles. If sum are difference of two angles. Sum means addition. If sum or difference of two angles is either 0 degrees or integral multiple of 90 degrees. Integral means integer. Integer multiple of 90 degrees are called allied angles. Sum or difference of any two angles. You take any two angles, you either add them or subtract them. If the answer is either 0 degrees or integer multiple of 90 degrees, then those angles are known as allied angles. For example, you observe here, I'll take two angles. One is theta degrees, another one is 90 degrees minus theta. If you observe these two angles, you just check either addition or subtraction will gives you 0 degrees or integral multiple of 90 degrees. If you observe these two angles, as this is plus theta, this is minus theta, if I add them, what happens? Plus theta minus theta will get cancelled. What I'll get? I'll get 90 degrees. That means sum of theta comma 90 degrees minus theta is integral multiple of 90. 90 degrees means 1 into 90 degrees. So we say that this theta and 90 degrees minus theta are known as allied angles. These two angles are known as allied angles because sum of them is integral multiple of 90. Now we will take another two angles. You take another two angles. For example, 90 degrees minus theta, 90 degrees plus theta. I consider two angles. Are these angles are allied angles? How we decide the angles are allied angles or not? You just add or subtract. Here I am going with addition because here minus theta symbol is there, here plus theta symbol is there. Here two angles are there. One is 90 degrees minus theta, another one is 90 degrees plus theta. Here minus theta plus theta will get cancelled. 90 degrees plus 90 degrees is 180 degrees. 180 degrees can be written as 2 into 90 degrees. So sum of these two angles is a integral multiple of 90. So 90 degrees minus theta, comma 90 degrees plus theta are known as allied angles. Similarly, now I'll take another two angles. One is 180 degrees plus theta, another one is 270 degrees plus theta. Now you observe that are these two angles are allied angles? How we decide two angles are allied angles? We will check sum or difference of two angles is 0 degrees or integral multiple of 90 degrees. You just here both are plus theta is there, na? So what I will do, I will subtract these two angles. If I subtract these two angles, this plus theta, this minus of plus will become minus, will get cancelled. 180 minus 270 degrees. 180 minus 270 degrees is minus 90 degrees. Minus 90 degrees is nothing but minus 1 into 90 degrees. So the difference of these two angles is a integral multiple of 90 degrees. So what we say? We say that these two angles are allied angles. 180 degrees plus theta, comma 270 degrees plus theta are known as allied angles. In this class, we will learn the trigonometric ratios for allied angles. That means we will come to know what is sine 90 degrees minus theta, what is cos 90 degrees plus theta, what is tan 180 degrees minus theta. I already did videos of proofs of all these things. In this class, we are finding a trick to write all these things very easily. Have patience, watch this video till the end. These things are very important not only in trigonometry. These things we use very frequently in calculus also. To learn these things, you must be good in 3 points. You see here this table, first one, second one, third one. First, we will try to know what are these three tables and then we will start writing answers for these things. Okay. Now, you first see this coordinate axis here. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. You observe these red color boxes. In first quadrant, we know that all trigonometric functions are positive. In second quadrant, sine, cosec are positive. Remaining trigonometric functions are negative in second quadrant. In third quadrant, tan, cot are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. In fourth quadrant, cos, secant are positive. Remaining all are negative. Okay. Now, in first quadrant, what is the range of first quadrant? In first quadrant, angle will be in between 0 to 90 degrees. What is the range of second quadrant? 90 degrees to 180 degrees. What is the range of third quadrant? 180 degrees to 270 degrees. What is the range of fourth quadrant? 270 degrees to 360 degrees. Okay. Now, these things are important. Please observe this carefully. Pi by 2 minus theta. Pi by 2 minus theta. Here, theta is acute angle. Pi by 2 minus theta. From 90 degrees, you reduce one acute angle. You will get an angle which will be in first quadrant. What you need to know here, pi by 2 minus theta lies in first quadrant. Pi by 2 minus, that means less than pi by 2. It will be in first quadrant only. You need to remember these things. Pi by 2 minus theta lies in which quadrant? It lies in first quadrant. Okay. Pi by 2 plus theta. Here theta is acute angle. Pi by 2 plus theta. Pi by 2 means 90 degrees. 90 degrees plus. more than 90 degrees and theta is acute angle, it will be in second quadrant only. It is important, you need to remember that pi by 2 plus theta lies in second quadrant. Pi minus theta, pi means 180 degrees, pi minus theta less than 180, obviously it will be in second quadrant only. So pi by 2 plus theta, pi minus theta lies in second quadrant. You need to remember this. Pi plus theta, here theta is acute angle, pi plus theta, that means greater than 180 degrees. We know that third quadrant range is 180 to 270 degrees. So pi plus theta lies in third quadrant. 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 means 270 degrees. 270 degrees minus theta, 270 degrees minus theta, that means less than 270 degrees. It will be in third quadrant only. So pi plus theta, 3 pi by 2 minus theta lies in third quadrant. Fourth quadrant, 3 pi by 2 plus theta. 3 pi by 2 means 270. Theta is acute angle. 3 pi by 2 plus theta. An angle which is slightly greater than 270 degrees, which will be in fourth quadrant only. 2 pi minus theta. 2 pi. Pi means 180 degrees. 2 into 180 degrees is 360. 360 minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. I hope you understand these things. It is important. You need to say these things very quickly. In case if I ask 2 pi minus theta, immediately you have to say fourth quadrant. If I ask pi minus theta, you need to say that it lies in second quadrant. If I ask pi plus theta, you need to say that it is in third quadrant. If I ask 2 pi plus theta, 2 pi plus means 360 plus theta. If theta is acute angle, 2 pi plus theta lies in first quadrant, right? Pi plus theta, third quadrant, 2 pi minus theta, fourth quadrant, pi by 2 plus theta, second quadrant, pi by 2 minus theta, first quadrant. In that way, you have to memorize the things. You have to be thorough with all these things in this table. First quadrant, all are positive. Third quadrant, tan cot are positive. Second quadrant, sin cosecant are positive. Fourth quadrant, cosecant are positive. In that way, you must be thorough in all those things. Then you can write all these values very easily. Okay, so first one, we understand. Now come to the second one. This is most important. Whenever you see 90 degrees, 270 degrees in allied angles, the trigonometric functions changes. I repeat, I already did proofs of all these things in previous videos. Please check those videos without fail. When 90 degrees, 270 degrees is there, sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine. Sine changes to cos changes to sine, alternate. Tan changes to cot, cot changes to tan, try to understand. Secant changes to cosecant, cosecant changes to secant. Whenever you see 90 degrees, 270 degrees in allied angles, you see here 90 degrees is there, 90 degrees is there, 270 degrees is there, 270 degrees is there. In these cases, sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine, tan changes to cot, cot changes to tan, secant changes to cosecant, cosecant changes to secant. And next one, whenever you see 180 degrees, 360 degrees in allied angles, then the trigonometric functions remains same. Sine remains sine only, cos remains cos only, tan remains tan only, cot remains cot only, cosecant remains cosecant only, secant remains secant only. The trigonometric functions remains same whenever you see 180 degrees, 360 degrees. So before starting to write all these things, you must be thorough with these 3 points. You must be good in these 3 points. Okay, now let's start writing the solutions for these things. Okay, sine 90 degrees minus theta, 90 degrees. You saw 90 degrees. Whenever you see 90 degrees, sine changes to cos. So you write here cos theta. Cos changes to sine. You write sine theta. Tan changes to cot, cot theta. Cot changes to, see here, cot changes to tan theta, tan theta. Cosecant changes to, cosecant changes to secant theta, secant changes to cosecant theta. Now it's time to write the sign, positive sign or negative sign. 90 minus theta, 90 degrees means pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus theta lies in which quadrant? You check here. Pi by 2 minus theta lies in which quadrant? Pi by 2 minus theta lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, which trigonometric? You look here. Do not look this side. You look here. If which trigonometric functions are positive in first quadrant? All are positive. That means these all are having positive signs only. I hope you are understanding. Now you see this. So what is sine 90 degrees minus theta? Sine 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta. What is tan 90 degrees minus theta? That is cot theta. What is cot pi by 2 minus theta? Cot pi by 2 minus theta is tan theta. I hope you are understanding. Have patience. Watch this video till the end. Now you see here sine 90 degrees plus theta. Here 90 degrees is there, pi by 2 is there. Whenever you see 90 degrees, 270 degrees in allied angles, what we do? Sine changes to cos. Here sine changes to what? Sine changes to cos theta. Listen here, pi by 2 plus theta, which quadrant? Pi by 2 plus theta is second quadrant. Second quadrant, what is sine? Look here only, don't look here. Look here, this is the question. In pi by 2 plus theta is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine is positive. Look here, in second quadrant, sine is positive. So this is plus cos theta. Now, cos 90 degrees plus theta. As you see 90 degrees, cos changes to what? Cos changes to sine. So this is sine theta. Okay, 90 degrees plus theta, pi by 2 plus theta, which quadrant? It is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is what? Look here. Don't look here. Look here. Cos theta is what in second quadrant? In second quadrant, sine, cosecant are positive. Remaining all are negative. What about cos in second quadrant? In second quadrant, cos is negative. So cos 90 degrees plus theta is minus sine theta. I hope you are understanding. Now, tan 90 degrees plus theta. As you saw 90 degrees here, when 90 degrees is there, tan changes to cot. Cot changes to tan. Here tan is there. Tan changes to cot. Cot theta. Pi by 2 plus theta. Pi by 2 plus theta, which quadrant? Pi by 2 plus theta is second quadrant. Second quadrant, tan is what? In second quadrant, tan is negative. So tan pi by 2 plus theta is minus cot theta. Cot pi by 2 plus theta. As 90 degrees is there, cot changes to tan. So first you write that one, tan theta. Now pi by 2 plus theta, which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, cot is what? Look here only. Don't look here. Cot is what? In second quadrant, cot is negative. So cot pi by 2 plus theta is minus tan theta. Now cosecant 90 degrees plus theta. Whenever you see 90 degrees, immediately change the function. Cosecant changes to what? Cosecant changes to secant theta. Pi by 2 plus theta is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, cosecant is what? Look here only. In second quadrant, cosecant is what? Cosecant is positive. In second quadrant, cosecant is positive. So cosecant 90 degrees plus theta is secant theta. I hope you are understanding. Now secant 90 degrees plus theta. Secant 90 degrees plus theta. Here 90 degrees is there. Immediately function changes to secant changes to what? Secant changes to cosecant. Cosecant theta. Pi by 2 plus theta, which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, secant theta is what? Positive or negative? Negative. So secant 90 degrees plus theta is minus cosecant theta. Now we will see what is sine 180 degrees minus theta. You see here 180 degrees is there. Whenever you see 180 degrees, 360 degrees in allied angles, function remains same. You remember that function remains same. 180 degrees is there na? Sine remains same. Sine remains sine only. Sine 180 degrees minus theta is sine theta. After writing sine theta, you need to check for this sign. This is plus sign or minus sign. 180 degrees means pi. Pi minus theta. Pi minus theta, which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, look this side. Don't look here. Look here. In second quadrant, sine is what? In second quadrant, sine is positive. So sine pi minus theta is sine theta only. I hope you are understanding. Cos 180 degrees minus theta. As 180 degrees is there, function remains same. So this is cos theta. After writing this, you check here. 180 means pi. Pi minus theta. Pi minus theta lies in which quadrant? Pi minus theta lies in second quadrant. Second quadrant, cos is what? Look here only. Second quadrant, cos is what? In second quadrant, cos is negative. So cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. Now tan 180 degrees minus theta. As 180 degrees is there, function remains same. Tan pi minus theta is tan theta. Now pi minus theta, which quadrant? Pi minus theta is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan is negative. That's why tan pi minus theta is minus tan theta. Now cot 180 degrees minus theta. As 180 degrees is there, cot remains same. This is cot theta. 180 degrees minus theta lies in second quadrant. Second quadrant, cot is negative. So cot pi minus theta is minus cot theta. Now cosecant pi minus theta. Cosecant pi minus theta. As pi is there, cosecant remains same. So cosecant theta. Pi minus theta is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, cosecant is positive or negative? Look here, second quadrant, cosecant x is positive. So cosecant 180 degrees minus theta is plus cosecant theta. Now secant 180 degrees minus theta. As 180 degrees is there, function remains same. Secant remains secant only, secant theta. Pi minus theta in second quadrant, secant theta is what? Secant theta is negative. In second quadrant, secant theta is negative. So secant pi minus theta is minus secant theta. I hope you are understanding these things. You observe here 90 plus theta which quadrant? 90 plus theta is second quadrant. Second quadrant what are positive? Sine, cosecant are positive. You observe here for sine here positive sign is there. Cosecant you see here positive sign is there. I hope you are understanding. Now we will see what is sine 180 degrees plus theta. As 180 degrees is there, sine remains sine only, sine theta. Okay, 180 plus theta which quadrant? 180 plus theta is in third quadrant. Third quadrant sine is negative, right? Now 180 degrees is there, function remains same. This is cos theta only. 180 plus theta which quadrant? It is in third quadrant. Third quadrant cos is what? In third quadrant cos is negative. Now as 180 degrees is there, tan remains tan only. Good. Now 180 plus theta which quadrant? Pi plus theta which quadrant? Pi plus theta is third quadrant. Third quadrant tan is what? Look here. Third quadrant tan is what? Positive. That's why tan pi plus theta is tan theta only. Cot 180 degrees plus theta. As you saw 180 degrees, cot remains cot only. First you write cot theta. Now it is time for sine. Pi plus theta, third quadrant. Third quadrant cot is what? Look here. In third quadrant, cot is positive. So this is positive. Cot pi plus theta is cot theta only. Cosecant pi plus theta. Pi is there. 180 degrees is there. Function remains same. So you write cosec theta. Pi plus theta is in third quadrant. Third quadrant cosecant x is what? In third quadrant cosecant x is negative. So this is minus cosec theta. Secant pi plus theta. Secant pi plus theta. As 180 degrees is there, function remains same. This is secant theta. Pi plus theta is in third quadrant. Third quadrant secant is negative. Third quadrant tan cot only positive. Remaining all are negative. Secant is negative. So what you will get here? You will get minus secant theta. Sine 270 degrees minus theta. You saw here 270 degrees. 270 degrees means 3 pi by 2. As soon as you see 270 degrees, you need to remember that sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine, tan changes to cot, cot changes to tan, secant changes to cosecant, cosecant changes to secant. All those things you need to know. Okay, here 270 degrees is there now. Sine changes to cos. This is cos theta. 270 minus theta, 270 degrees minus theta. 270 degrees means 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 minus theta lies in which quadrant? 3 pi by 2 minus theta lies in third quadrant. In third quadrant sine is what? In third quadrant sine is negative. So this is minus cos theta. I hope you are understanding. Now cos 270 degrees minus theta. As you saw 270 degrees, cos changes to sine. You write sine theta. Okay. Now 270 degrees minus theta is in third quadrant. Third quadrant cos is negative. So this is cos 270 degrees minus theta is minus sine theta. Now tan 270 degrees minus theta. As you saw 270 degrees, when you saw 270 degrees, tan changes to cot. This is cot theta. Now 270 degrees minus theta is in third quadrant. Third quadrant, look here, tan is positive. So this is plus cot theta. Okay, as 270 degrees is there, cot changes to tan, tan theta. Now 270 degrees minus theta is in third quadrant. Third quadrant cot is positive. So cot 270 degrees minus theta is plus tan theta. Now cosecant 270 degrees plus theta. As you see 270 degrees, cosecant changes to secant. This is secant theta. 270 degrees minus theta, which lies in which quadrant? Third quadrant. Third quadrant cosecant is what? Negative. So this is minus secant theta. Now 270 degrees is there. Whenever you see 270 degrees, immediately change the function. Secant changes to cosecant. This is cosec theta. 270 degrees minus theta, third quadrant. Third quadrant secant is, look here only, third quadrant secant is negative. So secant 270 degrees minus theta is minus cosec theta. I hope you are understanding. Now you see here, I want to write all those functional values first. Later I'll write the signs. Okay, we'll do these three things little different way. 270 degrees is there now, sine changes to cos theta. Okay, 270 degrees is there, na? Cos changes to sin theta. 270 degrees is there. Tan changes to cot theta. Okay. 270 degrees is there. Cot changes to tan theta. Okay. 270 degrees is there. Cosecant changes to secant theta. 270 degrees is there. Secant changes to cosec theta. Okay. Now it's time for sine. What sine to write? 270 degrees means 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 plus theta. 3 pi by 2 plus theta lies in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, what are positive? Cos is positive. Secant is positive. Look here. Respective answer for this is positive. This is positive. And for secant also you will get positive answer. Remaining all are negative. Please try to understand. 270 degrees plus theta is in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, cos secant are positive. This is having positive sign. Secant is having positive sign. Remaining all are having negative sign. Please try to understand. You look this side. Don't look the function here. You look for cos secant x here. Cos secant x are positive. Remaining all are negative. Here secant is there. Secant is positive. I hope you are understanding. Now you see 360 degrees is there. Sine 360 degrees minus theta. Whenever you saw 360 degrees in allied angles, here function remains same. Sine remains sine, tan remains tan, cosecant remains cosecant, function remains same. So here sine remains sine only. This will be sine theta and this will be cos theta. This will be tan theta, cot theta, next cosec theta, next secant theta. Okay, now it's time to write the signs. 360 degrees means 2 pi. 2 pi minus theta. 2 pi minus theta lies in which quadrant? 2 pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos secant are positive. You see here, respect to cos, here positive answer will be there. And respect to secant, here positive answer will be there. Remaining all will be negative. Try to understand. Here this cos respect to answer, na cos respect to answer is positive. This is negative. Negative. Secant 360 minus theta. What 360 degrees is there, na? Secant remains secant only. 360 minus theta is in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant is secant is positive. So secant 360 degrees minus theta is plus secant theta. I hope you are understanding. Now we came to the last column. As 360 degrees is there, function remains same. Sin 360 degrees plus theta. Function remains same. Sin theta. This remains cos theta. This remains tan theta. Function remains same as you saw 360 degrees. Cot theta remains same. Cosecant remains same. Cosecant theta. Secant remains same. Secant theta. Okay. Now 360 plus theta. 360 means 2 pi. 2 pi plus theta lies in which quadrant? 2 pi plus theta lies in first quadrant. 2 pi plus theta lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, we know that all trigonometric functions are positive. So respective answers of all these trigonometric functions will be positive. All the things will be positive here. So little bit of practice is needed. The importance of these values are very high. We use these things in trigonometry. We use these things very frequently in calculus also. Importance of trigonometric ratios for allied angles is very high. You must be thorough with all those things. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you have any doubt, you can comment. In previous class, I given detailed explanation of trigonometric ratios for allied angles. In this class, we will practice some of the trigonometric ratios for allied angles by using the trick. In this trick, I am going to explain two main points. If you understand those 2 points, you can write trigonometric ratios for any allied angle very easily. Have patience, try to understand, watch this video till the end. I already did proofs of all these things in previous classes. In this class, I am just going to explain a trick how to write trigonometric ratios for these allied angles. To write trigonometric ratios for these allied angles, you need to understand these 3 tables. You must be thorough with all these 3 tables. I'll explain all these 3 things first, then we'll start writing all the solutions for this. You see this first table. What you need to know here, we know that in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. In second quadrant, sine, cosecant are positive. These are positive. What about remaining all trigonometric functions? They all are negative. In third quadrant, tan, cot are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. In fourth quadrant, cos, secant functions are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. And to do these things, you must and should be thorough with these things. You see here, pi by 2 minus theta. Pi by 2 minus theta lies in first quadrant. I given detailed explanation in last class. Pi by 2 minus theta lies in first quadrant. 2 pi plus theta lies in first quadrant. You must be thorough with these things. Pi by 2 plus theta, pi minus theta lies in second quadrant. Pi plus theta, 3 pi by 2 minus theta lies in third quadrant. 3 pi by 2 plus theta, 2 pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. You must be thorough in this table. Pi by 2 plus theta, you need to say immediately second quadrant. Pi by 2 minus theta, immediately you need to say first quadrant. Pi plus theta, third quadrant. 2 pi minus theta, fourth quadrant. Tan theta, cot theta positive in which quadrant? Third quadrant. Sin theta in second quadrant, positive. Cot theta in third quadrant, positive. Sin theta in fourth quadrant, negative. In that way, if you are thorough with this table, then we can write these things very easily. Okay, so you understand this first one. Now, you see this second one. Whenever you see 90 degrees or 270 degrees, 90 degrees means pi by 2. 270 degrees means 3 pi by 2. Whenever you see 90 degrees, 270 degrees in allied angles, the function changes. Sine changes to cos, cos changes to sine. Remember, in mutual change. If sine function is there, it changes to cos. If cos function is there, it changes to sine. Tan function changes to cot, cot function changes to tan. Secant function changes to cosecant, cosecant changes to secant. So whenever you see 90 degrees, 270 degrees in allied angle, then the function changes. You need to remember this point. Okay. And whenever you see 180 degrees, 360 degrees, 180 degrees means pi, 360 degrees means 2 pi. Whenever you see 180 degrees, 360 degrees in allied angle, then the function remains same. No change in the function. Sine remains sine only, cos remains cos only, tan remains tan only, cot remains cot only. The functions remains same whenever you see pi and 2 pi in allied angles. Now we will write what is sine pi by 2 minus theta. I am following a particular order to write all those things. You also try to understand that order. First point, second point. Suppose if we take this one, I say I follow 2 points, point 1, point 2. For this, point 1, point 2. You observe that pattern. So in that way only you think and you write the things. Okay. Now you see sine pi by 2 minus theta. Pi by 2 means 90 degrees. Whenever 90 degrees is there, function changes. Correct? 90 degrees is there, function changes. Sine changes to what? Sine changes to cos. First, you write cos theta. Okay, first step is over. We observe here 90 degrees is there. When 90 degrees is there, sine changes to cos, that we written. Now second point, you need to check the sign. Pi by 2 minus theta. Which quadrant pi by 2 minus theta? Pi by 2 minus theta is in first quadrant. First quadrant, look here. This is the question. This is not the question. This is the answer. This is the question. Pi by 2 minus theta is in first quadrant. In first quadrant, sine is what? In first quadrant, sine is positive. So sine pi by 2 minus theta is what? Plus cos theta. Simply we can write cos theta. Okay. Now cos pi plus theta. Observe, first point. Here pi is there. Whenever you see pi, 2 pi, function remains same. So here cos is there, na? It remains same only. It will be cos theta only. Point 1 is over. Point 2 about sine. Pi plus theta which quadrant? Pi plus theta third quadrant. In third quadrant, cos is what? Positive or negative? In third quadrant, cos is positive or negative? In third quadrant, tan, cot are positive. Remaining all are negative. What about cos in third quadrant? Negative. So cos pi plus theta is what? Cos pi plus theta is minus cos theta. I hope you are understanding. Now see the third one, tan pi by 2 plus theta. What is the first point? You observe here what is there. Pi by 2 is there. Pi by 2 is there. Then function changes or remains same. Pi by 2 is there. Function changes. Tan changes to what? Tan changes to cot. If cot is there, cot changes to tan. Here tan is there. Tan changes to cot. First you write cot theta. Now it's time to write the sign. Pi by 2 plus theta. Which quadrant pi by 2 plus theta? Pi by 2 plus theta is in second quadrant. You observe here, tan is positive or negative in second quadrant? pi by 2 plus theta is in second quadrant, tan theta in second quadrant negative. In second quadrant sine cosecant are positive, remaining all are negative. In second quadrant tan is negative, so tan pi by 2 plus theta is minus cot theta. Now cosecant pi minus theta. First point you observe here, pi is there. When pi is there, function remains same. Yes, cosecant remains same only. Cosecant theta, cosec theta. Okay. Now it's time for sine. Second point. Pi minus theta which quadrant? Pi minus theta second quadrant. In second quadrant cosecant is what? You observe here. Second quadrant cosecant is positive. So cosecant pi minus theta is plus cosec theta. I hope you are understanding. Sine pi minus theta. To write the answer to this thing, we are considering 2 points. First point. Here pi is there. If the pi is there, function remains same. That means first you write sine theta. Now second point is we'll think about its sign. Pi minus theta which quadrant? Pi minus theta which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant sign is what? Positive. So pi minus theta is in second quadrant sign is positive. So here plus sine theta. You always look for this functions. Do not look for this. This is the answer. You look this side only. Okay. Now 3 pi by 2 is there. 3 pi by 2 means 270 degrees. When 3 pi by 2 is there, function changes. First point, when 3 pi by 2 is there, function changes. Here secant is there. Secant changes to cosecant. This is cosec theta. 3 pi by 2 plus theta. Which quadrant? 3 pi by 2 plus theta. Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, secant is what? In fourth quadrant, secant is positive. So secant 3 pi by 2 plus theta is plus cosec theta. I hope you are understanding. Now cot pi minus theta. What is the first point? Function changes or it remains same? We need to check. Here pi is there. When pi is there, what you identified? Function remains same. So here this cot remains same, cot theta. Now second point is about its sign. Pi minus theta which quadrant? Pi minus theta second quadrant. In second quadrant cot is what? In second quadrant cot is negative. So cot pi minus theta is what? Cot pi minus theta is minus cot theta. Okay. Now tan 2 pi minus theta. Tan 2 pi minus theta. First point, 2 pi is there. When 2 pi is there, function remains same. This is tan theta only. Okay. 2 pi minus theta which quadrant? 2 pi minus theta fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, what is tan? Positive or negative? In fourth quadrant, tan is negative. In fourth quadrant, cos secant only positive. Remaining all are negative. So 2 pi minus theta is in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, tan is negative. So we will write here minus tan theta. Now you see tan 3 pi by 2 minus theta. 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 is there. When 3 pi by 2 is there, function changes. Tan changes to what? Tan changes to cot. So here you write cot theta. That is first point. Second point, its sign. 3 pi by 2 minus theta which quadrant? 3 pi by 2 minus theta. 3 pi by 2 minus theta is in third quadrant. In third quadrant tan is what? In third quadrant tan is positive. So this is plus cot theta. Okay. Now you see this one. Pi by 2 is there. When pi by 2 is there, function changes. If sine function is there, now sine changes to cos theta. Okay. Now pi by 2 plus theta. Pi by 2 plus theta which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant sine is what? Positive. In second quadrant sine is positive. So sine pi by 2 plus theta is plus cos theta. Now you see tan 2 pi plus theta. 2 pi is there. When 2 pi is there, function remains same. This will be tan theta only. 2 pi plus theta which quadrant? 2 pi plus theta is in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. So tan is also positive. So tan 2 pi plus theta is what? Tan theta. Now you see here pi is there. When pi is there, function remains same. So cos remains cos only, cos theta. Pi minus theta, which quadrant? Pi minus theta, second quadrant. Second quadrant cos is what? In second quadrant, cos is negative. So this will become minus cos theta. So cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. Actually, these things are very easy, but you must be thorough with these three tables, especially this table. If you are thorough with these things and you know that whenever pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 is there, function changes. Whenever pi 2 pi is there, function remains same. Then all these things you can write very easily. In this class, we will learn how to find values of other 5 trigonometric functions when one trigonometric function value is given. You observe this problem. In this problem, they given cos x equal to minus 1 by 2. And they are saying that x lies in third quadrant. Then they are asking you to find values of other 5 trigonometric functions. So first I'll write the given information. Given cos x equal to minus 1 by 2 and they are saying that x lies in third quadrant. Now first I'll consider a right angle triangle like this. Now I considered a right angle triangle ABC. I'll consider this angle as x. Okay, cos x is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here we know that opposite to right angle is hypotenuse, opposite to this x is opposite side, and this one is the adjacent side. Cos x means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Which one is adjacent side here? This is adjacent side. Here you do not write minus 1 because length of a side is always positive. Forget about this minus, you just write 1. Okay, cos x is adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? The side opposite to 90 degrees is hypotenuse. So here in the question only they given cos x is minus 1 by 2. So here adjacent side is always positive. So we write 1 only divided by hypotenuse is 2. Now we will try to find other side in this right angle triangle by using Pythagoras theorem. We know that in Pythagoras theorem, square of hypotenuse equal to sum of squares of other two sides. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square, AC is 2, AC square is 4 equal to AB square. AB is 1, 1 square is 1 plus BC square. Actually, you want to find BC value. So BC square equal to, you take 1 to this side, 4 minus 1 is 3. What is BC? BC equal to plus or minus root 3. But BC means distance between the points. Distance between the points is always positive. So we take BC as root 3. So now we came to know all the three sides of a right angle triangle. Now you can easily write remaining all trigonometric function values. As they mention x lies in third quadrant, in previous classes we learned that in third quadrant tan x, cot x are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. So in the question they mentioned x lies in third quadrant. In third quadrant tan x value, cot x value are positive. Remaining all trigonometric function values are negative. Okay, now I'll try to write all other remaining 5 trigonometric functions. Sin x. Sin x is defined as opposite side by hypotenuse. In this diagram, what is the opposite side? Opposite side is root 3 divided by what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 2. Now it's time to write the sin. X lies in which quadrant? Third quadrant. Third quadrant sin x is what? Third quadrant sin x is negative. Tan x, cot x only positive. Remaining all are negative. So sin x is negative. So you write minus here. Okay, after sin x, cos x already given in the question. Now it's time to find tan x. Tan x. As per the definition, tan x is defined as opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is root 3. You look here, opposite is root 3. Adjacent side is 1. Opposite side by adjacent side. Now it's time to write the sign. As x lies in third quadrant tan is positive. So tan x is plus root 3 only. Root 3 divided by 1 is nothing but root 3 only. Now I'll write cot x. As per the definition, cot x is defined as adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side is what? Adjacent side is 1 divided by opposite side is what? Opposite to x is root 3. Cot x is positive or negative? As they mention x lies in third quadrant. In third quadrant cot x is positive. So here we will write plus sign only. That is cot x is 1 divided by root 3. Now we will learn about cosecant x value. Cosecant x. As per the definition, cosecant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Hypotenuse is 2 divided by opposite side is root 3. Now x lies in third quadrant. Then what is cosecant x? Cosecant x is negative. So cosecant x is minus 2 divided by root 3. Now we will see what is secant x. Secant x equal to, as per the definition, secant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Hypotenuse is 2 divided by adjacent side is 1. Secant x, as x lies in third quadrant, what you will say about secant x? Secant x is negative. So this is minus 2 divided by 1, which is same as minus 2. Therefore, we calculated the values of other 5 trigonometric functions by using given information. In this class, we will learn how to find values of other 5 trigonometric functions when one trigonometric function is given. You observe this problem. In this problem, they are given that sin x equal to 3 divided by 5. And they are saying that x lies in second quadrant. So, first we will write the given information. They given sin x equal to 3 by 5 and they are saying that x is in second quadrant. Okay. So, first I'll consider a right angle triangle ABC, and as they mention that sin x is 3 by 5, we know that from the definition of sin x is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So here opposite to x is opposite side, this is 3. Hypotenuse opposite to 90 degrees is hypotenuse. So 3, 5. Now I need to find the value of AB. I'll use Pythagoras theorem to find the value of AB. We know that from Pythagoras theorem, square of hypotenuse equal to sum of squares of other two sides. AC square is, as AC is 5, AC square is 25 equal to AB square. Actually, we want to calculate AB. So, AB square plus BC. BC value is 3. BC square is 9. So, what is AB square from this? AB square equal to 25 minus 9. So, AB square equal to 25 minus 9 is 16. What is AB from this? AB, actually AB is plus or minus 4. But AB is distance between the points. It is a length. This is always positive. So, we will take only positive sign. AB equal to 4. So, we got this side AB equal to 4. As they mention, x lies in second quadrant. We know that in second quadrant, what trigonometric functions are positive? We know that in second quadrant, sin x, cosecant x are positive. What about remaining all trigonometric functions? They all are negative. In second quadrant, sin x, cosecant x are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. Okay. Now, we will write all other 5 trigonometric functions. Cos x. From the definition of cos x is defined as adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is what? Adjacent side is 4 divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is what? 5. Now it's time to write the sign here. As x lies in second quadrant, what you say about cos x? In second quadrant, sin x, cosecant x are positive. Remaining all are negative. What you will say about cos x? In second quadrant, cos x is negative. So we write cos x is minus 4 by 5. Now tan x. Tan x, as per the definition of tan x is defined as opposite side by adjacent side. Here opposite to x is opposite side, that is 3, divided by, this is hypotenuse opposite to 9 degrees, so obviously this will be the adjacent side. Adjacent side is 4. In second quadrant, tan x is what? In second quadrant, sin x, cosecant x are positive, remaining all are negative. So tan x is what? Tan x is negative. So tan x is minus 3 by 4. Now cot x. From the definition of cot x is defined as adjacent side. Adjacent side is 4 divided by opposite side. Opposite side is 3. As x lies in second quadrant, cot x is negative. So you will get minus 4 by 3. Now cosecant x. Cosecant x. From the definition of cosecant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Hypotenuse is 5 divided by opposite side is 3. Now it's time to write the sign cosecant x. As x lies in second quadrant, cosecant x is positive. So here plus sign only. Therefore cosecant x is 5 by 3. Now secant x. As per the definition, secant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Hypotenuse is 5 divided by adjacent side is 4. Now it's time to write the sign secant x. As x lies in second quadrant, secant x is what? Sin cosecant x are positive, remaining all are negative. What you will say about secant x? Secant x is negative. Therefore secant x is minus 5 by 4. So we calculated the values of other 5 trigonometric functions when one trigonometric function is given and they are specifying x lies in which quadrant. In this class, we will learn how to find values of other 5 trigonometric functions when one trigonometric function is given. You observe this question. In this question, they given secant x. Secant x is given as 13 divided by 5 and they are saying that x lies in 4th quadrant. Now we need to find other 5 trigonometric function values. First I will write the given information. They given that secant x equal to 13 divided by 5 and they are specifying that x lies in 4th quadrant. Now first I will consider a right angle triangle like this. From the definition of secant x is defined as hypotenuse hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? They given hypotenuse is 13. Secant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So hypotenuse is 13, and what about adjacent side? Adjacent side is 5. As we know, it is a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, we know Pythagoras theorem. Square of hypotenuse equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Here I want to find BC value. AC square. AC is 13. 13 square is 169 equal to AB square. AB is 5. AB square is 25 plus BC square. I want to calculate BC value. So BC square equal to 169 minus 25. That is 144. What is BC? BC actually plus or minus 12 we need to write, but BC is the distance. Distance is always positive. So BC is 12. Now, as they mention, x lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, we know what trigonometric functions are positive. In fourth quadrant, cos x, secant x are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. In fourth quadrant, cos x, secant x are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. Now, here we got BC is 12. As we know sides of all right angle triangle and we know x lies in which quadrant, now we are able to write all these values. Okay, first I'll write sin x. Sin x is defined as opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is what? 12 divided by hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is 13. It's time to write this sign. X lies in which quadrant? X lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos x, secant x only positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. So sin x is positive or negative? Sin x is negative. Now cos x. Cos x definition is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is what? As per the diagram, adjacent side is 5. Hypotenuse means opposite to 90 degrees. 5 divided by 13. As x lies in fourth quadrant, in fourth quadrant cos x is positive. So cos x is 5 by 13. Now tan x. Tan x definition is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite to x is known as opposite side. That is 12 divided by adjacent side. Adjacent side is 5. So as x lies in fourth quadrant, tan x is what? Cos x, secant x only positive, remaining all are negative. So tan x is negative. So tan x is minus 12 by 5. Now cot x. As per the definition, cot x is defined as adjacent side by opposite side. 5 divided by opposite side. Opposite side is 12. As x lies in fourth quadrant, these two only positive, remaining all are negative. What you will say about cot x? Cot x is negative. So we'll write cot x equal to minus 5 by 12. Now cosecant x. Cosecant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Hypotenuse is what? 13 divided by opposite side is what? 12. Now it's time to write the sign. As x lies in fourth quadrant, these two only positive, remaining all are negative. So what you will say about cosecant x? We say cosecant x is negative. So cosecant x is minus 13 by. In this class, we will learn how to find values of other 5 trigonometric functions when one trigonometric function is given. You observe this problem. In this problem, they are given tan x equal to minus 5 divided by 12. And they are saying that x lies in second quadrant. When this information is given, then we will learn how to find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions. First, I'll write the given information. They given that tan x is minus 5 divided by 12 and they are saying that x lies in second quadrant. Now I will consider a right angle triangle like this, right angle triangle ABC. From the definition of trigonometric functions, we know that tan x is opposite side by adjacent side. Here many students confuse. Opposite side means they'll think it is minus 5. But opposite side is not minus 5. We know that side of a length is always positive. Side never be negative. Opposite side is 5. We won't write minus 5. Why minus 5 is there? Because in second quadrant tan x is negative. That's why in the question they specified that tan x is minus 5 by 12. But as per the definition, tan x is opposite side by adjacent side. So here opposite side we never write minus 5, as side is always positive, we'll write plus 5 only, divided by adjacent side. Adjacent side is 12. This is also positive. Length of side is always positive. Right. Now we need to find third side of this right angle triangle. We know that in a Pythagoras theorem, square of hypotenuse equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Here you need to calculate AC. So AC square equal to AB square. AB is 12. AB square is 144 plus BC is 5. BC square is 25. So 144 plus 25 is 169. So AC square equal to 169. AC equal to, actually we need to write plus or minus 13. But AC is distance between 2 points. This is always positive. So we take AC is 13. Now we got the other side of this right angle triangle. Hypotenuse we got it as 13. As they mention x lies in second quadrant, we know this information from previous classes. As x is in second quadrant, sin x, cosecant x are positive. Remaining all trigonometric functions are negative. Now we will write the values of other 5 trigonometric functions. Here we need to write sin x. Sin x is defined as opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is what? 5 divided by hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is 13. 5 divided by 13. Now it's time to write sign. Positive sign or negative sign. X lies in which quadrant? X lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant sin x is positive. So this is plus 5 by 13. Simply we can write 5 by 13. Therefore sin x is 5 divided by 13. Now we will see what is cos x. Cos x is defined as adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is 12 divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 13. Now it's time to write its sign, positive or negative. As x lies in second quadrant sin x, cosecant x only positive, remaining all are negative. So cos x is negative. So cos x is minus 12 by 13. Now cot x. Cot x is defined as adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side is 12 divided by opposite side. Opposite side is 5. As x lies in second quadrant cot x is negative. So here cot x is minus 12 divided by 5. Now cosecant x. Cosecant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Hypotenuse is 13 divided by opposite side. Opposite side is 5. As x lies in second quadrant you see cosecant x is positive. So we will write plus only here. Therefore cosecant x is 13 by 5. Now secant x. Secant x is defined as hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Hypotenuse is 13, adjacent side is 12. Now it is plus sign or minus sign. Here as x lies in second quadrant sin x, cosecant x only positive, remaining all are negative. So secant x is negative. So secant x is minus 13 by 12. So we calculated all other 5 trigonometric functions when one trigonometric function is given and they are specifying that x lies in which quadrant. In this class we will learn how to find the values of trigonometric functions if the given problems are like this. Now you see this first bit. Sine of 765 degrees. This 765 degrees is more than 360 degrees, correct? So you multiply 360 degrees with a number such that we will get a number which is nearer to this number. Try to understand. Multiply 360 into some number such that which will give a number which is nearer to this. 360 into 1 is 360. 360 into 2 is 720 degrees. 720 degrees is nearest value of this. So what I'll do here, sine 765 degrees, I'll write it as 720 degrees plus 45 degrees. Please try to understand. 720 degrees plus 45 degrees is 765 degrees only. Here, what is 720 degrees? 720 degrees is 360 into 2. We know that 360 degrees is nothing but 2 pi radians. 2 pi into 2 is 720 degrees. So 2 pi into 2 is 4 pi. That means 4 pi is 720 degrees. So 720 degrees can be written as 4 pi. So I'll write this as sine of 720 degrees. 720 degrees can be written as 4 pi plus 45 degrees. Okay, now what to write? You see here 4 pi is there. 4 pi. Whenever you see pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, all those things, function remains same only. This we learned in previous classes also. Whenever you see here in this part pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, if you see like that, the function remains same only. So here this will be sine 45 degrees. Now the question is what sign it is. You look here, even number into pi plus theta. 4 is even number na? Even number into pi plus theta lies in which quadrant? We discussed this table earlier. Look here, 2n means even number. 2n means even number. Even number into pi plus theta lies in first quadrant. Even number into pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. Here what you got here? Even number into pi plus theta. That means this angle lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. So here sine is also positive. So sine 4 pi plus 45 degrees is plus sine 45 degrees only. I hope you are understanding. That equal to, what is the value of sine 45 degrees from trigonometry table? From trigonometry table we know that sine 45 degrees value is 1 by root 2. I hope you are understanding. Now you see this second one, cosecant minus 1410 degrees. In trigonometric ratios we learned this formula, cosecant of minus theta. Cosecant of minus theta is minus cosec theta, right? So cosecant of minus 1410 degrees will be minus cosecant of 1410 degrees. Okay, that equal to minus 1410 degrees. We know that this is greater than 360. Now what you will do, you multiply 360 into 1, 360 into 2, 360 into 3. 360 into 3, if we do, you will get 1080 you will get. But this is little bigger number. What I will do, 360 into 4. If I multiply these two things, I will get 1440. This number is nearer to this. So what I will write here, cosec 1410 can be written as 1440 minus 30 degrees. 1440 degrees minus 30 degrees. You see 1440 degrees minus 30 degrees is 1410 degrees only. Good. That equal to minus cosec. See here 1440. Here 360 degrees means 2 pi. 2 pi into 4 is 1440 degrees. 2 pi into 4 is 8 pi. 8 pi is 1440 degrees. So in place of 1440 degrees, you can write 8 pi. 8 pi minus 30 degrees. Okay, that equal to minus. You see here, whenever you see pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, all those things, function remains same only. Here 8 pi is there. Function remains same. This is cosec 30 degrees. Now it's time to write sine here to check the sign. You look here, even number into pi, 8 is even number. Even number into pi minus theta. Even number into pi minus theta lies in which quadrant? Look here. Even number into pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. Even number into pi plus theta lies in first quadrant. So even number into pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos, secant are positive. Remaining all are negative. So here this is cosecant. This cosecant will be negative because even number into pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant cosecant is negative. So cosecant 8 pi minus 30 degrees is minus cosecant 30 degrees. That equal to, this minus of minus will become plus. What you will get here? You will get cosecant 30 degrees. Cosecant 30 degrees. From the trigonometry table, cosecant 30 degrees value is 2. Therefore, cosecant minus 1410 degrees value is 2. cos of minus 1710 degrees. See, we know the formula for cos of minus theta. What is the formula for cos of minus theta? Cos of minus theta is cos theta. So here cos of minus 1710 degrees will become cos of 1710 degrees. Okay, now you see this 1710 degrees is greater than 360 degrees. So you start multiplying with 360 degrees. See, 360 into 1, 360, 360 into 2, 720, 360 into 5. Like that you need to verify it. So it's not a difficult task. 360 into 5 is 1800. Okay, here 1800 is the number which is nearer to this 1710 degrees. So what I will do here, I will write here cos of 1710 degrees can be written as 1800 degrees minus 90 degrees. Okay, that equal to cos of, okay, 1800. Look here, 360 means 2 pi. 2 pi into 5 is 1800 degrees, right? So this is 10 pi. 2 pi into 5 is 10 pi. 1800 degrees can be written as 10 pi. This 1800 degrees can be written as 10 pi minus 90 degrees. Okay, this equal to, you look here, whenever you see this expression, whenever you see pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi, 8 pi, 9 pi, 10 pi, all those values, function remains same only. When you see pi by 2 here, then the things will change. Okay, here 10 pi is there, function remains same. This will be cos 90 degrees. Now look here, even number into pi minus theta. Even number into pi minus theta lies in which quadrant? Look here, even number into pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos secant x are positive. Here this is cos, that means this expression is positive only. That is cos 10 pi minus 90 degrees is plus cos 90 degrees. From trigonometry table, we know that cos 90 degrees value is 0. In this way, we can find the values of these trigonometric functions very easily. In this class, we will learn how to find the values of these trigonometric functions. Actually, I am going to tell you a trick. With that trick, you can easily get the answers for these problems. Okay, first we will find the value of tan 19 pi by 3. So, first you write this tan 19 pi by 3 like this. This is the trick. Please try to understand. This 19 pi by 3, how to write? Many students will feel difficult how to split this. It's the simplest thing. You see here, pi by 3 is there, na? Here you write pi by 3 first. Okay. In case if you see 19 pi by 4, you write pi by 4 here. If you see 19 pi by 2, you write pi by 2 here. Like that. Here pi by 3 is there. Now first you write pi by 3. Immediately, without thinking, you just write pi here. That's it. Just write pi. For any problem, you just write pi. Okay. Now you see here the suitable symbol you need to find. Either plus is suitable symbol or minus is suitable symbol. Suppose if I write minus here, 3 pi minus pi, that is 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 is very small number when compared to 19 pi by 3. Okay, if I write plus here, if you write plus here, okay, if you write plus here, 3 pi plus pi, 4 pi by 3. 4 pi by 3 is also smaller number compared to this. Now you start writing some natural numbers here. For example, 2 you write. If you write 2, 3 into 2 pi, 6 pi plus pi, 7 pi. But we need bigger value. What I'll do here, like that, if you check, if I write 6 here, I'll write 6 here. 6 pi into 3. What you will get? 18 pi plus pi, 19 pi by 3. I hope you are understanding. If we simplify this here, 18 pi plus pi is 19 pi by 3. Okay. Now further how to do this? We know that whenever you see here pi, 2 pi here, whenever you see here pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi, all those things, the function remains same. That means this will be tan pi by 3 only. This is tan pi by 3. Now it's time to write the sign here. You see here even number, 6 means even number into pi plus theta. Even number into pi plus theta. Look here. Even number into pi plus theta lies in which quadrant? It lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. So tan is also positive. Therefore, tan 6 pi plus pi by 3 is plus tan pi by 3. Okay, that equal to, from trigonometry table, we know that pi by 3 means 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees value is root 3. Now, we will see how to find this value. You observe this problem, it looks like sine of minus theta. In trigonometry, we learn this formula, sine of minus theta. What is the formula for sine of minus theta? Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So, sine of minus 11 pi by 3 is minus sine 11 pi by 3. Sine of minus theta formula is minus sine theta. That's why I written like this. That equal to minus sine of. Now you see 11 pi by 3 how to write. Students will confuse to split this. It is very easy actually. First you write pi by 3 here. Okay. Next, without hesitating, you write pi here. You check the suitable symbol. If I write plus 3 pi plus pi, 4 pi. Compared to this 11 pi by 3, this is smaller number. So what I'll do here, I'll go with the 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers to verify. If I write 4 here, 12 pi. If I write minus here, 12 pi minus pi, 11 pi by 3. I hope you are understanding this easily. 12 pi minus pi is 11 pi by 3. Now it is suitable number. Okay. That equal to minus. You look here, this part, whenever you see pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, all those things, function remains same. So here, this will be sine pi by 3. Now it's time to write this sign. Even number into pi minus theta. Even number into pi minus theta. You look here, even number into pi minus theta lies in which quadrant? It lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, what functions are positive? In fourth quadrant, cos, secant, x are positive. But here sine is there. Sine is negative in fourth quadrant. Try to understand. Even number into pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, sine is negative. So you write minus here. So minus of minus is plus. This is sine pi by 3. Pi by 3 means 60 degrees. From trigonometry table, we know that sine 60 degrees value is root 3 divided by 2. In this class, we will learn how to find the values of these trigonometric functions. In this class, I am going to tell you a trick. By using that trick, you can get these things very easily. First, you observe this first bit. Cot of minus 15 pi by 4. Cot of minus 15 pi by 4. In trigonometry, we learn this formula. Cot of minus theta. Cot of minus theta is minus cot theta. So here it looks like cot of minus theta form only. So this can be written minus cot 15 pi by 4. Okay, that equal to minus cot 15 pi by 4. Many students feel difficult how to split this 15 pi by 4. I am going to tell you very easy method how to split this 15 pi by 4. Here pi by 4 is there now. First you write pi by 4 here. Okay. Next, without hesitating, without thinking, just simply write pi here. Now it's time to think the suitable symbol, plus or minus. If I write plus here, 4 pi plus pi is 5 pi by 4. But this is 15 pi by 4, bigger number. So what I'll do, I'll start writing natural numbers here. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll check how we will get 15 pi by 4. If I write 4 here, 4 4s are 16 pi. I need 15 pi. 4 4s are 16 pi. I need 15 pi. If I write minus here, 4 4s are 16 pi minus pi. 15 pi by 4. I hope you are understanding. That equal to minus. Here, whenever you see pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, all those things, function remains same. So this will be cot pi by 4. Cot pi by 4. Now, it's time to write the sign in front of it. Here, even number is there. 4 is even number. Even number into pi minus theta. Even number into pi minus theta. Look here. 2n represents even number. Even number into pi minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos, secant, x are positive. What about cot in fourth quadrant? In fourth quadrant, cot is negative. So cot 4 pi minus pi by 4 is minus cot pi by 4. Here, this minus of minus will become plus. You will get cot pi by 4. From trigonometry table, we know that cot pi by 4 value is 1. Therefore, cot of minus 15 pi by 4 is 1. Okay. Now, we will find sine 31 pi by 3 value. Sine, what I'll do here pi by 3 is there. Now, first I'll write pi by 3. Next, I'll write pi here. Now, whether to write plus or minus, suppose if I write plus here, suppose if I write plus 3 pi plus pi, 4 pi by 3. Actually 31 pi by 3 bigger number compared to 4 pi by 3. Now you start writing natural numbers here, 1, 2, 3 like that. If I write 10 here, 10 pi into 3 is 30 pi. 30 pi plus pi, 31 pi. I hope you are understanding. Okay. That equal to, see, whenever you see here pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, all those things, function remains same. As 10 pi is there, function remains same here. What you will get? You will get sine pi by 3. Now you see 10 is even number. Even number into pi plus theta. Even number into pi plus theta. Look here. Even number into pi plus theta lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. So here sine 10 pi plus pi by 3 is plus sine pi by 3. Pi by 3, 60 degrees. Sine 60 degrees value. Sine 60 degrees value is root 3 divided by 2.